Okay, so after the last video I posted, Shahraz doing endless wipes in Black Temple, I thought it was only fair for me to show you next a time, literally the week before, that we turned up in Illidan and one-shotted a guy. So here it is. This is us at our best with an optimal setup in Black Temple at Illidan.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So we get underway. I hate this fight, I've got to be honest. It sucks for melee because you can't get involved. It's all very, very stop-start. So in phase 1 there, what you can see is, well, I'm behind him, my usual spot. Shaman, try not to whack him before the tank, otherwise he's just going to turn around and one-shot you with those bloody glaives. But what can we do here? What you got to be careful of is when he rises into the sky and then comes back down, charges the tank, he's going to drop this fire on the ground, and you've got to avoid that. So we just stay just kind of out of range of it, and tank will move him along so he doesn't get burned by it. Careful of your fire totem here, because if you're standing where I am, there's a good chance that that fire, it's got a slightly larger range than you imagine, and it's gonna actually just nuke your fire totem. I'm kind of managing to avoid it there, but that can be a problem in this stage, and you just keep doing this, just keep dragging him along. There he goes again. Keep him close to the edge of the circle, and just keep doing it. This is where we get a chance to do a bit of damage in melee. I don't know whose whose elemental that is. Obviously a misclick by a shaman somewhere. Yeah, it was me. So there he goes. We run back to the middle there. You can see there's the hunter's trap there. That's trapping the fiends that spawn. We got to make sure they're all dead before we run back into the circle. Then we're all going to gather up here and wait for Illidan to chuck his glaives down, which he has, summon his elementals, and then we get started on them. This bit tends to be not all that fruitful for melee. We can get started here. We always go over there, start on these elementals, but eventually you're going to get all this fire and you can't get anywhere near them. And all you can do as a shaman is maybe try and go and give the other elemental some attention. If that's not possible, then all we can do is cast chain lightning and lightning bolts. One of my melee colleagues, a rogue, gamely tries to carry on damaging and comes a cropper as a result of that, and so he'll be rezzed later on in this encounter. But this is where ranged DPS shine, and healers of course, because there is a ton of raid-wide damage going on in this phase in particular, which you can see, all this fire damage. So this is about surviving and keeping the tanks alive and getting these things down in a timely manner.
Nice, the Consortium.
I mean, like, you can just see there straight away, looking at the raid damage that's going on. At this stage I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, yeah, this might be a wipe. We might not just make it here, but wrong. I underestimated our healers. We lost a mage. Clothwearer too squishy for the fireballs coming down. But as I say again, we get through this stage and we're gonna res the rogue and the mage that were lost in this phase of the encounter. Fire eventually may start clearing up. I've known encounters where we can get back in there and do some melee damage, but what I see is that there is some melee still trying to give it a go there, but my opinion is it's too risky. You know, you get that eye beam there and straight away you could be dead, you might not even notice it. So just, I mean, range can get this thing down, or they should be able to. So don't take a risk as melee, because the minute you start doing that, this game will hand you your ass quite happily. So now we all clear out the middle because Illidan's going to come down, recall his glaives and be there ready to be picked up by the tank, and we've got to be out of there. So tank will now drag Illidan back out to the edge of the circle, and we'll pick him up at melee and see everyone's been res now. and we'll start damaging him again, so we can do something again now here and be useful. Here he comes. Tank wants us to wait until he's got him in position, and then I don't know why he says he's got no threat on him after that. Should have, but it didn't seem to be an issue as far as I could see. So there we are, we get him again. It's the same routine again. He's going to be for a little while.
But maybe okay, a bit too yeah, it's not important. Well, it's only a few seconds of demon apparently.
10 seconds until demon phase.
We'll move up here. Demon phase is going to start shortly, and then melee again. You've just got to get out of there. You can't be near him while he's in the demon phase. He's going to be tanked by the warlock, and you know, we've just got to stay out of the way. And as an enhancement shaman, all you can do is stand back, help with the fiends that are spawned if you can. I'm going to say something about that. I'm just going to stand over here and heal myself from the raid damage that's coming out. When the fiends are spawned and they're paralysing their various targets, it's not a good idea to run in and start trying to damage all of them, because you're going to take splash damage and direct damage from that, and you just got to be near one or two people and you'll be toast. So you've got to wait for them to get near. You can kill them pretty quick, these shadow demons, and I just go to the beam of that healer, I think that's near to me. I think it was a healer, and go in there. I'm standing back because I don't want to get the splash damage, and they're dead by then. That's how quickly they die. Squishy priest goes down again, but she'll come back up. She'll be res later. Range are doing their job here. Melee, well, we're just waiting. There he goes down, so we're going to get back in. Down on his knees. So we're going to get back in now and start doing some damage up until transition. And transition's going to happen pretty quickly here now.
Nice.
Get him down to 30%, we'll pop heroism after that. After transition.
Void the fire, damage the boss. There we are, transition comes, he makes his little speech. Then we're going to drag him over to the trap, which was way behind us. If this was not all that perfect, it was a bit way back, that trap, but you just got to find it and take him to it, and then nuke him down.
And then Sheena, can you rest sorting?
Yeah, will do.
Thank you. Okay, pop heroism.
Not much longer left for old Illidan here. We were prepared, mate, it turns out. So we're damage. We're going to bring him all the way down. It's feeling good, this. You know when you've got this. You got to this stage, you've got it. Except if you get him to 1% and he faces the raid and you wipe. So Tank's going to drag him to the trap now.
All the way over here.
Shadow fiends, people.
He stepped on it. Well,
Thinks he's not in it. He is in it. There's the blue lights and the beams. Now, kill him.
Kill shadow fiends. There's some back
And
there.
that is not a 100% perfect Illidan kill, but any guild like ours, and most guilds, will take that.
And that's how you kill Illidan.
That's how you kill Illidan.
Is Warcraft dad?
Oh crap.